Welcome back, everyone. Today I want to talk about, is learning Japanese necessary when living in Japan? Short answer is no, it is not necessary, and I'll go into why. However, I personally believe that one should learn Japanese when moving to Japan, and I'll go into that as well. So first, let's get to um, if it is necessary to learn Japanese when moving to Japan. Again, the answer for that is no. It is absolutely not necessary to learn Japanese to live and work in this country. And the reasons for that are there's a few. One of them is most likely the type of job that you have will not require that you know Japanese. Some might. Two, most big Japanese cities, um, you'll find people that speak English. There's signs that are written in English. Some of it is quite poor English, but it's still English nonetheless. So, getting to the jobs point, a lot of people who come over here to work as an English teacher. So, if you're coming over here to teach English, you don't need to know any Japanese. A lot of the big companies um, that hire people to teach English don't want them really to speak Japanese, because the thought is it will motivate the students to use English if they know that the teacher doesn't understand Japanese. So, um, knowing Japanese for that type of job is not required. Now, if you have an opportunity to advance in that job to more than just teaching, and doing things other than teaching, then yeah, a little bit of Japanese will be necessary. In your day-to-day life, learning Japanese is probably beneficial for you. It really help you out to do things on your own. But if you don't mind having your hand held by people, then there'll be plenty of Japanese people that want to help you and will help you with doing day-to-day tasks, at least in the beginning. Now, if you're a student or have a job that's not required, or sorry, that you have a job that's not English teaching, now there might be varying degrees. A lot of students here are coming to learn Japanese or coming over here to learn at a school. So there'll be more opportunities to learn Japanese in that sense. Non-English speaking jobs, it depends on the job. Now, if you're working at a factory or something, probably won't need to know a lot of conversational Japanese, but you'll need to know a few Japanese words here or there. But for the most part, Japan is quite easy to live in without knowing Japanese. Now, it is my personal opinion that to make your life as easy as possible in this country and to fit in and to be as comfortable as you possibly can in this country, you'll want to learn Japanese. And but don't see it as something that's impossible to learn, because especially if you're living in Japan, learning Japanese is quite easy. So here's the reasons why. So when I first moved to Japan, I didn't speak any Japanese. I knew just a few words, but I quickly found out that my life would be a lot easier if I could speak the language, or at least read the language. So that's why I started self-study on my Japanese then. Just because I'm the kind of person, I like to do things on my own. I don't like to have to rely on other people to always help me with things. Now, in the beginning, because I didn't speak Japanese, or I didn't speak it well enough, I did need people to help me do important things like banking, or talking to landlords for apartments, or you know, going to city hall dealing with taxes, things like that, which are very important. You'll need to fully understand what someone is saying to you, or you'll need someone to help you out. And in the beginning, you will need that help. You will need someone to help you. Now, as for me, I understood that at the time, and so I took what help I could get, but I tried my best not to have to rely on other people to always help me, because it puts a burden on other people as well. Unless they really, really just want to help you and go out of their way and they don't mind helping you, then, more power to them. But for me, I don't like always having to have someone hold my hand and help me do things that I should be fully capable of doing. So I buckled down and I studied. I didn't study very long every day. I put in time, but I did it every day and I made it a habit. And it really, instead of just learning Japanese, I just got used to hearing Japanese. I got used to seeing Japanese, and eventually I built up the courage and I practiced speaking Japanese. And that's the only way you're going to get better, is to just practice, put it into practice. But if you're the kind of person that likes to be self-sufficient and do things on your own, not have to worry and rely on others to help you, then yeah, learning Japanese is a good idea. It's a good idea, and it's definitely not a difficult language to learn if you have the motivation and you have the time to put in, which everyone has at least 10-15 minutes a day to put into study. And I think that's really all that's required. That's what I did. I put in a little bit more some days, but for the most part, 15 to 30 minutes a day is what I did. But I did it daily. So I didn't so much as learn Japanese, I just got used to it. So, to sum it up, is learning Japanese necessary to live in Japan? No, it's not. There'll be plenty of people to help you and lots of English around to help you out. However, number 2, I think it is very beneficial if you learn Japanese. It will help you tremendously in this country, and you can be very independent and more self-sufficient as a result. Alright? If you liked the video, if you found it helpful, give the thumbs up, share it on any social media you can. If you have a request, a video request, click the link down below. You can send that over to me. Be sure to check out my Lone Star Under the Rising Sun podcast on SoundCloud. Links down below for that. And check out some of the other videos and podcasts that I have up on the channel. Anyways, that's enough for today. See you guys next time.